Toronto police released video of a chaotic arrest from near Islington and Steeles in the city's West End. The cornered driver seen smashing an allegedly stolen BMW into cruisers.
Miraculously, none of our officers were harmed during the arrests. Officers
first spotting this stolen white Lamborghini when the stolen BMW showed up. Police say the two high-end vehicles are worth more than $600,000 together. 3 males were arrested, now facing 54 charges, including robbery and possession of a prohibited firearm.
The individuals committing these crimes are violent and are not deterred by the thoughts of being arrested.
Officers also seizing 3 firearms, at least one modified to be more lethal.
With one trigger squeeze, the handgun is able to empty the entire content off the ammunition, making it an automatic weapon. And you can imagine how much risk that poses to police officers and the general public.
People on the streets of Toronto feeling an uptick recently in carjackings.
Right now I'm thinking of getting SUV, but my only concern is what if I'm the next victim?
I mean, I feel like we need more work at the root of the problem, because obviously, Toronto is so expensive in general, and so is everywhere nowadays. So obviously, the answer isn't to break into people's cars, but I feel like there needs to be a bigger answer than just to kind of arrest people and give them charges.
In the first 3 months of 2023, Toronto had 23 carjackings. This year, nearly double at 45.
A lot of these individuals have ties, and they do work as a group. And those are the systems that we're trying to dismantle and break from an enforcement standpoint.
In this latest case, the accused range in age from 21 to just 17.
We do see that adults often exploit youths due to sentencing differentials, but then there's also youth who believe that this is easy money and they're in it for themselves.
Officers believe they're connected to a crime ring. The accused are from Mississauga, Oakville, and Oshawa.
None of them were residents of Toronto, although the crimes were committed in Toronto, which means we have to expand our purview.
As if on cue, York police separately announcing the seizure of this loaded firearm from a carjacking in Markham. In that case, 3 teens were charged, 2 from Toronto and 1 from Ajax. In the latest Toronto case, 2 of the 3 suspects were also out on bail at the time of their arrest. From September to now, 47% of adults arrested for carjackings in Toronto have been released on bail, compared to 78% of youths. Police say the driver of the BMW trying to evade officers was out on bail, charged in a previous carjacking investigation in December.
And that just highlights the challenges around this individual, very recently arrested, right back out and executing another carjacking, and then their actions, as you can see clearly, totally brazen.
Recently, Premier Doug Ford said he wanted to toughen up bail, but police wouldn't weigh in on any reforms.
That's a matter up for the courts, so I'll leave it there.
But police did say with more and more of these violent carjackings, officers will continue to work across the region to try to get a step ahead. Chris Glover, CBC News, Toronto.